Plstraining-Hewka110.flv, Esquire, Senior Staff Attorney, Community Legal Services. Plstraining-Hewka was nominated for the 2008 Pennsylvania Legal Aid Excellence Award by Kathy Carr, Executive Director of Community Legal Services, and Sharon Dietrich, CLS Managing Attorney. Plstraining-Hewka is a staff attorney in Community Legal Services Employment Unit. Now in her 11th year with CLS, Nadia has made a difference in the lives of many of Philadelphia's low-income working families. Nadia has handled almost 1,500 employment cases during her tenure with CLS, involving a wide range of employment-related issues. She also has staked out several niches in CLS's employment law practice. Most notably, Nadia, who is herself the child of Ukrainian immigrants, is the leader of CLS's practice for immigrant workers and represents almost all of CLS's Spanish-speaking clients with employment concerns. Her development of this practice has coincided with the growing population of Spanish-speaking immigrants in the community. Nadia is not a native Spanish speaker, but she taught herself to speak the language so that she could communicate directly and effectively with her clients. She has represented close to 250 Spanish-speaking clients, primarily in cases involving wage violations or workplace injuries. In addition to the language challenges that they present, these clients typically present particularly difficult legal claims. Nevertheless, Nadia is quite tenacious in pursuit of her clients' claims. In addition to enabling herself to serve these clients in their native language and taking on their difficult claims, Nadia has developed strong working relationships with numerous immigrant-serving organizations, often presenting community education sessions on workers' rights. Nadia has represented scores of immigrant workers with wage claims against Philadelphia restaurants. One small chain in particular stood out for non-payment of wages and worse, the physical abuse of workers. By filing claims and generating media scrutiny, Nadia reached a settlement with the company benefiting current and future workers through reform of employment practices. Last year, the IRS and Immigration and Customs Enforcement jointly raided a nationwide janitorial company for tax evasion and employing undocumented workers. This company employed hundreds of undocumented workers, many of whom were from Mexico. Workers were employed off the books and under deplorable conditions. They were often locked into buildings overnight while they cleaned. In some cases, they worked virtually every waking hour. Minimum wage and overtime violations were rampant. The owners of the company were indicted and their assets seized by the federal government, and hundreds of workers were deported or are in detention. Nadia recruited private counsel to file a pending national collective action for the wage claims against the company. She is now co-counseling that litigation. She is also working on remedies for the complicated legal claims of a group of undocumented women who were fired from their janitorial jobs when they jointly complained of sexual harassment by a supervisor. Based on the legal needs presented by her clients, Nadia has led CLS's systemic work on wage claims. She has been invited to sit on the Minimum Wage Advisory Board by the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry, and leads her program's work on immigration letters sent to employers by the Social Security Administration. Nadia also developed expertise in tax issues affecting legal services clients, particularly the Earned Income Tax Credit Program. She has provided technical assistance to the Campaign for Working Families concerning the taxes of immigrant workers. Finally, primarily through her immigrant workers advocacy, Nadia has developed CLS's best relationships with organized labor in Philadelphia. Aside from her professional accomplishments, Nadia is a supportive, generous, and enjoyable colleague. The employment unit refers to her as its morale officer because she can be counted upon to point out a silver lining when they encounter demoralizing obstacles. In recognition of her accomplishments, we are pleased to present Plstraining-Hewka with the 2008 Excellence Award.